you know, with like a lot of effort put in. I didn't sit together and just half a top 10 list. No, I sat there for like 2 or 3 days nonstop,
And this video is going to show
recording
you
it, editing it, putting it together, because I wanted to reach the top, and I wanted to put myself, you know, I wanted to
prepare yourself here, okay?
make something.
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting.
This is the hard work that he's talking about.
So do we gotta wait longer, or like, cause this can't be it. This can't be it. Muda. Oh, pain. Back again. You already know what it is, baby. You seen talent thumbnail. Mutahar. Looks like things are just getting even more tragic. We done dropped like another other 2 vids on this John. Slops. Go check out them Johns, you know what I'm saying, for the prior context of the backstory. But within the last video we checked out by Connor on Internet Versus, well, it's safe to say the internet was split. You see, there was half of the internet type loss to the equation, but not fully. Half of the internet doesn't really care. Mutahar, like, it's nothing burger John, for real, they just whatever, because, you know, they don't really watch Mutahar, no type of John. The other half is like, hey man, Muda, you been lying about your credentials, buddy. You been lying about being an engineer, bud. Constantly over the span of a decade. It's looking pretty bad, man. It's lessening your credibility. It's not looking too hot. Plus that this situation and all that type of stuff coming out on top of all the other situations Mutahar has already been into. Yeah, some heads really not feeling it, but apparently another vid has been dropped on Mr. Mutahar. You know what I'm saying? YN Sen's got another vid, one of my Slob Kings. Apparently there's some more info. So let's not waste no more time. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed have everything every single time, baby. Especially when these downfalls is hot. Let's get right into it. Like I said in the intro, and you see him there. Shout out one of my Slob Kings. YN Sens. We got no fucking way. I can't believe this. Skulls. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, down description and first link. Sure to love it, of course, YN Sens. And let's get right into this job. No cap. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, and anyone in between, the second Mutahar tower has been hit.
Uh-oh.
No, this is not a drill. Please stand by for further instructions.
Yo, what is going on, gamers? Really milking the Mutahar situation, but in my
Hey, shout out Quintia.
defense, I'm just a poor translator that makes like $2 per day, so I do need the ad revenue. I can't be like, YouTube isn't my main job, I have like 3 other jobs. No, I can't, okay?
Man, this ain't even my 9 to 5, man. Trust, bro. Don't y'all know about my engineering job?
I'm just not as talented as Muta over here with his day trading and shit. So ever since everything started going down with Muta and him potentially lying, him banning the engineer word allegedly, ever since then, more and more stuff has been digged, and
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, the blocking out the engineer John and all that, and like filtering some of the words definitely probably caused a bit of a Streisand effect, where now even more heads, since Muta is blocking his stuff out instead of making a response addressing it, it's just gonna drop more Johns. But in Muta's defense, in fairness, people were probably gonna drop more shit regardless after this. And I don't even know if that's in his defense. Actually, it's not. Actually, that's offensive attacks on him. Well, not attacks like that, but like, you know what I'm saying? In hoops, that's offense.
I said this on my first video, and I said it in my second one, I believe. I'm pretty sure I did. I mean, it was uploaded less than a day ago. How the fuck could I forget? And I'll say it yet again. Oscar Sans does not hate Mutahar. I just find this situation absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, it's like the same thing here. Now, obviously, like, I feel a bit teetering on Mutahar because, you know, I said the main John, at least the main John with me covering Mutahar or whatever, or like seeing Mutahar's John is like, again, the thing he does with drama. Like, yo, he'll cover a drama, get into some backlash or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Maybe his audience will oppress him because audience captured as fuck. But like, maybe his audience will oppress him and they don't see he's quitting drama and then get right back into that John. Like, it's annoying. And again, it builds that pattern of behavior where it's like, yo, it's looking a bit fraudulent. Not in the factor of the engineer John. I mean, we pretty much know that's lies. But like, in terms of like the credibility, like I was kind of saying earlier, it's like,
And I find it extremely unemployed, which makes it even funnier. Like, here is someone, me, unemployed, me, making videos about someone potentially lying about being employed. It just, the irony is just...
Ooh, the unemployment. It's rampant. Lovely. Schloppy.
So funny, and it's entertaining, so that's why I'm covering it. I'm not here to destroy Mutahar's career. I'm just here to point and laugh because it's funny. Like, it's such an avoidable situation, but
literally what I was saying the entire time.
Somehow Mutahar makes it worse. Harmful opinions because he's the one that's bringing this to light. He made a video called Mutahar's Hiding Things Now, and we're gonna get into it, guys. We're gonna go all in, but before we do that, I want everyone to subscribe to this channel right away. Dale like al video. Here comes my translator skills. That means to drop a like on the video. So, are you guys impressed yet? Can I have your approval? I need the internet's approval to make sure I feel good
Lovely translations we got here by Y and Sons.
about myself. Now that everyone subscribed, dropped their likes, and did all that epic stuff because we gotta hit 1 million subscribers before the end of the month. Now we can get into it.
This time he's dipped into his video engineering expertise and has made at least one video I cited a clip from disappear. IRL Ghost Stories, Tokyo's stalking ghost, is now private, when it wasn't before my video went up. Did you enjoy watching it, Muta? It's a funny thought, but he probably just had someone mention it to him. The video, by the way, is available in full on the Wayback Machine. It's just a story about how when he worked in Japan for a little while, he heard some footsteps and it scared him. He claims in that video he went to Aokigahara Forest to film, and then I pointed out that a few years later in a video he stated he went to Aokigahara Forest.
So this just confirms that he is aware of the situation.
Yeah, no, well, that's a definite, because again, with the whole situation of the comments, like some of the comments being filtered out, like especially like the one that Harmful Opinions was showing, like where he put the comment and then he went to go check on another account and the comment wasn't there. It's like, yeah, nah, Mutar's definitely seeing this, and also, yeah, a ton of people are making videos on this. Everyone in the Drama Slav community is pretty much talking about this now.
He knows that everyone and their mama, they're making videos about Mr. Mutahar. So he's aware. He just hasn't made a response video. It's been 2-3 days. I think it's been longer, as a matter of fact. I think it's been like 4 or 5, something like that. I'm not an engineer. I'm just a fucking YouTuber.
We couldn't engineer the time frame in this.
I'm a slot tuber. I'm not that big of a deal. But, it shouldn't really take this long for someone to put out a tweet. Especially when it's something so fucking easy to prove. It's not like he's facing fucking...
Like, it's easy for him to, like, if this is all just some hokey pokey BS, like, disprove it by just showing his credentials. But even to that, let's just say, again, yeah, we pointed out Muta was fucking capping about him being an engineer and his degree and his credentials and all that shit. Yo, he could just be like, yo, I was fucking up. I was lying, I was capping, I was trying to boast myself up, seem like that guy, bro, my fucking bad. And he could have did that within so many steps within this past decade, but he didn't do it. So what am I supposed to do? I'm just like, damn, bro, Muta, you fucked up bad, big bro.
Pedophile allegations. Oh, I gotta get DMs from 10 years ago and match this. And it's not that kind of situation. It's just like pretty easy to disprove or be like, this guy is fucking lying. You know what I mean? I'm innocent. I'm actually a certified engineer. But once again, what do I know? In all seriousness, so now we know that he is very well aware of the situation. He knows what people are saying. I guess it's just a matter of hours, if not days, until we get a video. Hopefully, it's not 2 hours long, talking about his whole life story and how he's strong.
Oh my god, bro. It better not be 2 hours, and it better not have a ukulele in it.
Struggled and how epic he is and all of that. I mean, we just want to know. This is a topic that really shouldn't take more than 10 minutes, Mutahar.
Claims in that video he went to Aokigahara Forest to film, and then I pointed out that a few years later in a video he stated he went to Aokigahara Forest, but without the intention to film. Pretty small thing, but apparently big enough for him to start hiding stuff. You could just say, oh, all the bits about the forest specifically are made up. Whatever. Instead, you privated it. What's going on, buddy? And I have to notice that in these...
It's just like, yeah, it's like shady movements, bro. Instead of like, you know what I'm saying, just clarifying it all the type of beat. Like, you're going out of way to shelve this, John, and or like censor it, which again, Mutar just made a video, man, if we block people off from jazz, bro, censoring it, like censorship and all that, bro, is bad. It's like, yo, Muta, you're censoring people from seeing these little fibs you might have been telling.
IRL Ghost Stories. True tales from when you traveled, just sensationalized a bit. More than once you've talked about your career.
Now, for those of you who know what my occupation is in life, I am a video editor. I'm a post-production officer, so alongside with that, I get to edit a lot of stuff, but I also get to travel a lot whenever there's, big venues or gigs that, they need an editor on site. So, you fly down there, you cut up, and basically that's what you do. That's why I went down to Mumbai in the first place.
Let me get this straight. I'm actually kind of impressed. Not only is he an engineer, he's also a video editor, post-production,
Well, if you see like Nick Andrews' timeline, like, yeah, Mutar definitely was doing video editing in some sort of fashion, and like the substantiation for that is his fucking page, bro. Again, he almost got like 4 mil, definitely has made a fuckload of money off of YouTube. It's like, yo, we know what Mutar, like, we know that Mutar knows what he's doing behind the cam and like with videos and all that shit. What Hez is pointing out, or at least what I'm saying from this, is that within you, like, obviously being shown that you were claiming you were an engineer and have like all these different, like, you know what I'm saying, jobs within being an engineer, video engineer, software engineer, cybersecurity engineer. Within all this, like, it's just going to say, like, you're boasting that you have all these different jobs, you work these all these, like, yo, I can't even talk, holy shit. you're boasting out, being Mutahar in the case, that like, yo, you were working as an engineer and you have all this credibility because you have a degree, all this type of beat because you have this employment, which you cannot be an engineer unless you got a degree. It's like the factor of him again lying for so long and not being able to clarify this. It's like, one, what else are you lying about? Two, you're lessening your credibility, as I said, and three, is like, why do this? It's dumb. It's still dumb. I'm just gonna keep saying it's dumb. Like,
And see shit, you know, flying to Japan, flying all across the world, LA, to film and edit. Holy shit, dude. But this is impressive. I want to be like Mutahar when I grow up. 9 to 5, CEO, editor, fucking software engineer, I believe it was, if not engineer, curing cancer, Ebola, and just Superman. Mutahar is legitimately Superman.
But I've got to ask another question. Can I see some of the stuff you worked on, please? Because he has actually bragged about his work in film and TV quite heavily, and not just in IRL ghost story videos, in case you think those are just totally made up. In 2015, he uploaded a video absolutely shitting on someone for trying to crowdfund for their gaming channel. Fair enough, that's funny, I'd do the same. But he goes on this weird fit where he uses his entire family's credentials to prove how different to these guys he is, how he's worked to earn everything, and that everyone in the Anus family works hard because they're passionate.
Do what
oh no.
makes you passionate. Because my dad is a doctor, guys. My dad is probably one of the world's fucking greatest doctors. He's worked on the Ebola cure. He's worked on God knows.
Oh my.
I know.
Now the thing is, as I'm recording the two...
Yo, that just scared me so bad. Shout out more Pegasus, by the way. I ain't gonna lie. Schlup Kings. Line sense. Pegasus. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, that's painful, dog. That's painful because again, it's with the boasting and all that. Like, you're trying to seem bigger than thou, like Muta. Heads, fuck with your videos, gang. We do not, like, heads don't need to think like you're some fucking god king and like, yo, everything in your John is perfect. It's like, dog.
God, I can't. I was just watching this
Yeah,
moment
that's just actually pain.
myself. And this was a moment where I was like, you know what? I need to talk about this. I need to share this with my amigos and amigas of the channel. We gotta react to this shit together because ain't no way. My dad?
My dad is one of the greatest doctors in this world, bro. He's cured fucking Ebola. It's giving my dad works at Microsoft so bad. Bombaclad wagwan. Bombaclad. Muda, why? This is exactly what I was talking about. The credibility, like the fraudulity, like, you know, it's looking fraudulent. It's like, dog, why are you boasting this hefty, bro? Why? Muda, you could just be humble, guy. You could have just been humble. My gosh. No.
My dad is like one of the greatest doctors of all time. You know, he works at Ebola. He you know, so right now, my dad is finding a cure for cancer. What's your dad doing? Cutting the grass?
Man.
Do you even have a dad? Loser,
have a
my
dad?
dad is one of the greatest fucking doctors of all time. Yeah, that's my dad. I know this clip is old, and I'm just being extra, and I'm just, you know, being fucking retarded and silly. It's a humble bragging for me. You know, my dad.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and I could acknowledge that too. Like, duh, this was like years ago and all that type of beat. Like, is Muta still bragging about his dad curing Ebola? I haven't heard recent unless he starts claiming that again. But like, dude, it just looks so bad on the tip of right now too. Cause then it's like, yeah, obviously, like I said, we have to ask about what else you may be lying about. Then we gotta look back. It's like, dude, was this just bullshit? Like, ooh, and then it looks cringe. Like,
Cure cancer. No biggie. I'm sure everyone's dad has, right? And I get it, and I'm sure Mutahar cringes and regrets this. It's just funny. I'm not trying to be too serious,
Yeah,
and
no,
I don't know
I
if you guys can tell,
definitely
but don't really take shit too seriously. I'm not here to, you know, get all mad and cope and seeth and just be like, you know, I want Mutahar fucking dead. No.
yeah, like, well, definitely not that shit, bruh. Cause if heads want that shit, bruh, fuck, you need to go to son.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Putting out that fucking crazy ass rhetoric, bro. Somebody has to do it, boy. These dumbass niggas. Anyway, going back to this, John. Yeah, like, yo, it just really sucks for me because it's just like, dude, this is and was so avoidable, bro. Like, the most avoidable John, bro. And it's really avoidable again because he could have been clarified all this stuff.
Oh, that's not the intent with this video.
Because my dad is a doctor, guys. My dad is probably one of the world's fucking greatest doctors. He's worked on the Ebola cure. He's worked on God knows what. He's worked with WHO. He's an open heart fucking surgeon, dude. He is a fucking decorated individual. And the reason he's a decorated individual is because he was passionate about what he did.
Alright, dad cured Ebola and is the best open heart surgeon in the world.
You know, my mom, she's a fucking microbiologist. Why? Because she was passionate about what she did.
Mom's a microbiologist. Yep, that totally owns those lazy gamers.
My uncle teaches at the University of North fucking Carolina as a fucking theoretical physicist because he is passionate.
Uncle was a professor of theoretical physics because he had that passion these gamers don't have.
My aunt works at IBM working on the Titan supercomputer because she's passionate about what she does.
I mean, I get the point that he's... I'm still not over it.
Yo, Muda, was that the same computer that you were trying to, come up with that new AI tech to make frames and games better? Cause, yo, man, I ain't gonna lie. It's like keep saying, bro. Muda, fuck.
I get what he's trying to say. And I get the messaging, you know what I mean? Do what you love. The way he's going about it, I don't know, just...
Yes, it's like, it's tone and cadence, because, of course, I would corroborate the same thing. Duh. If you, and especially like you were saying on the other vids, if you want to have have a goal, dream, or yada yada, or have a career path in Johns that you want to go down, and you need, and like, saying school and all that type of beat, it is grand to go to school and all that, get your degree, get your books up and all that type of beat. And I could also understand, going through college and schooling can be difficult on your fucking bank account and difficult on your mind. I ain't gonna lie, so you're gonna very much be passionate about your dreams, goals, and your career path to keep going down this. And even when you get into these fields, to be successful within them is even more passion and even more hard work put into that. Yeah, sure. Of course I can acknowledge that. Muda. 1, you're using this in response to some fucking gamer bullshit. And then 2 to that is like, we know the clip is old. But what we know now and how we're questioning Muda now, looking back at hindsight, it's like, yo, Muda, they could have said it's a little bit different. But then you could say Trilly's dicky. Do I really give a fuck that much? Not really. But this shit is hilarious because of how cringe it is.
It's just funny, and it makes him sound so pretentious and just like flag.
Damn it. That was the word I was trying to find earlier, bro. Pretentious. Like braggadocious.
My dad's a doctor, and, he's the greatest doctor of all time. My mom is this, my aunt is this, my uncle is this, my grandpa fucking built the rocket to go to Mars. Comes across as really douchey and braggy, when apparently the topic was, like, these fucking guys raising money to, to make a game. I get what Mutahar is saying, be passionate about what you love, and then giving out some examples. It's the way he's saying it. My dad...
Yeah, no, like I said, it's definitely tone and cadence. It's like, yeah, dog, Muda, you could have definitely said this differently, especially if this was just in response to some bulls trying to crowdfund for a gaming zone or whatever. It's like, yo, you're going into this deep, heartfelt rant. I'm like, yo, I get it, bro. I can acknowledge your family's accolades, gang. Shout out them. But did we really need to start listing them off into response to this bull? Like, I don't think we did.
Cure your cancer in like 5 minutes with no hands, and if he was blind. That's how good my fucking dad is, okay? Fucking poor ass video game developer that wanted to raise money, brokey. Be passionate or something.
On the
brokey? Nah, that's just crazy.
Titan supercomputer. Now, what's the cherry on top? What does Mutahar have to blow all this away with?
I work as an editor in movies and TV down in LA, Tokyo, fucking Dubai, Paris, because I'm passionate about what I do.
Goddamn, a regular globetrotter. Can I see some of the stuff you've worked on, please?
And that's just like first question, though. Well, that's great, Muda, but can you substantiate that by showing me these things you've worked on?
I genuinely just...
With video editing, I already clarified. Yeah, his page would count as, yeah, bro. I think he knows how to edit and shit like that, man. And you might at least got to know how to edit a little bit to get to fucking, like, almost 4 mil subs. But, like, this other John, these TVs, these movies, ooh. Please direct me to that wagwan. Please. Bumbaclat. I'm like, yo, this John didn't even play.
Bumbaclat!
It hates me. Shout out love with the new toys, though.
Want to see it? I'm interested. And he was saying this in 2015. He started studying film in 2013, and that's after already having had an engineering career.
I mean, I've taken the biggest risk when I switched from my engineering career all the way out to my film and television career, and it's a career I love a whole lot more rather than my old life, whereas I was living really in a dead end job.
How'd you pull it off? Do you just have cracked connections? Genuinely would just love to know. It seems like you've done something. You got these Make-A-Wish looking pics of yourself at an audio console. I see you mentioned back in 2014 being on set and unable to stream. You posted the next day about being done with the shoot.
So I uploaded a new video, finally done with my shoot. It's my audio capture face.
And shared a picture, but you let people know later that's just from a student production.
Oh, that's me. We were filming. That's actually from a student production that I was doing in school.
So whatever, I'm guessing it's not going to be something you want to show on.
This is how I feel when I make skits for my videos and I'm directing.
Bro, y'all know that one emote for Travis Scott in fucking Fortnite? It looks like Buddha's doing that shit.
people what to do. Okay, so you're gonna film me coming from here. You're gonna get this angle. All right, you're gonna film me like this. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. Am I a director? Can I work with fucking Quentin Tarantino now? Can I do that? This is how I feel when I edit my own video. This is legitimately behind the scenes of a Sensitive Society skit. I haven't done one in like 3 months. I gotta get back to that. That shit's hilarious to make.
But in 2015, when you were bragging to put someone else down, you did show something off. A YouTube video, you, the man who flies all the way around the world to work as a post-production officer on film and TV, were proud of. Remember, he popped off with this.
I work as an editor in movies and TV down in LA, Tokyo, fucking Dubai, Paris, because I'm passionate about what I do.
And then he shows an example of recent work on YouTube he's really proud of and had to work very hard on.
I wanted to kind of make it like a really popular, not like a popular one, but like a popular like looking one. You know how they have it all professionally made, right? You know, with like a lot of effort put in. I didn't fucking sit together and just half-ass out a top 10 list. No, I sat there for like 2 or 3 days nonstop,
And this video is going to
recording it, editing it, putting it together, because I wanted to reach the top, and I wanted to fucking put myself, you know, I wanted to
Prepare yourself here, okay?
make something.
Oh yeah, I'm just waiting.
This is the hard work that he's talking about. Fuck.
So do we gotta wait longer or like cause this can't be it. This can't be it. Muda. Oh, pain.
Top 10 gamer. As a matter of fact, I think I have something like that on my channel here. Let me see if I can find it. Do not tell me this is the video that took 2 to 3 days to make.
This is the kind of passion and talent that get you flown out to Tokyo, Mumbai, LA, Dubai.
Yeah, I doubt it.
This console
And I
has
enjoyed
been
making
by
it.
Tiger Electronics.
I fucking enjoyed every second of making it.
Damn, dude, how many hours of those days you worked on it did it take to figure out how to make an image do this in Vegas?
Yeah, man, you pop that boy in the CapCut, boy. They do that junk auto for you. It's in effect, so But in Muda's defense, I guess this was a minute ago, so they ain't really have CapCut and shit.
The founder and CEO.
You know, I enjoy recording multiple bouts of gameplay and having fucking fun.
Can I get a free flight to Japan? I love Japan. I went once. But if I could get a free sponsored flight to Japan, that would be much appreciated. So I could really show the Japanese people how skilled I am. Let me go back to this video right here. Back when I used to do gaming reviews, let's
Cuphead. Oh, snap. Hold on.
Japanese people how skilled I am. Let me go back to this video right here. Back when I used to do gaming reviews, let's see if I'm up to that Mutahar level of editing. So I could work internationally. LA, Dubai, Paris. Who was in Paris? Tokyo. I mean, let's see if my videos from 7 years ago could get me a job in the industry.
In case you guys don't know what Cuphead is, I'm gonna give you the basics. It's a 2D platformer.
Yo, everybody, I say it all the time too. If you want to become a content creator, streamer, YouTuber, yada yada, all this, bro, you gotta start with whatever resources and junks you got. But holy is this mic buns. Yo, wrong jump, but I don't even care.
Bomboclat!
Bomboclat, wagwan, incense. The mic there on that one, ooh boy.
Holy shit, I sound like a retard. Why did I talk like that?
Dark Souls, if you like this game, if you like hard games, if you like challenging games, this is the game for you. Don't let the graphics and the style fool you.
Why do I sound so gay? Well, like, what the fuck? I don't sound like that anymore, I think.
Multiple
I think.
bouts of gameplay. More than one recording session. The stamina of his international producer is unmatched.
That was such a raving success, right?
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Can we use plausible deniability that, like, Muda was being sarcastic? Nah.
That's how I felt after I made that Cuphead video. I felt like, Hollywood, you're not ready for Oscar to take over. I'm here to conquer after I drop my fucking Cuphead 2017 review. Alright? That's what I do it for. Anyways, that's enough of that. Subscribe, drop a like, and I'm out. Bye.
Y'all already know. Of course, baby. Shout out and shit, beloved. One of my Slub Kings. Wine Sens. Wine Sens, baby. Y'all already know what it is. That was no fucking way. I can't believe this. Obviously talking about Mutahar with more of his fibs and Johns and clips and things he said in the past resurfacing and coming out. And it's safe to say, yeah, it's not looking better for him. Now, obviously, in a factor, again, with this whole situation going on, and this the ultimate thing to cancel him over for, like, yeah, no. But in terms of once more to that, his credibility and the stuff, you know, be saying and all that type of beats be looking a little fraudulent. Yeah, I mean, kind of cooperating it a little bit more, man. Like, I don't know what's going on with Muta, with the, you know, fake humble, you know what I'm saying, pretentious type vibes, you know what I mean? It's just again looking off. It's looking like a pander, but not a pander, because it's like, yo, again, I don't know why you would lie to your audience about your credibility and all that, but at the same time, I do, so those niggas could think you're the fucking goat god or whatever the fuck. But yeah, it's safe to say that didn't really turn out the most positive way for Muta, did it? But everything coming out, it's just so dumb, bro. Again, Muta should have just came out and clarified all this way earlier, so that, you know, this wouldn't have happened. Or better yet, to even that, yeah, just not lied about his credentials in the first place, man. You could just keep at peace with your audience. Most heads, they can understand like the sentiment and feel empathy and sympathy for other heads, even if it is through like a screen and all that shit. Like, bro, yo, man, listen, you thought that the engineer route or whatever was gonna go down and be like the best John. That was you, but it turns out it just didn't work. But you know what did? The YouTube shit, and he should still be very fucking proud of that, because that shit has made him very successful, whether or not if he thinks it does or whatever. Because, you know, it's 9 to 5, bro. That John really putting on for him, bro. Don't you know he's an engineer, bro? This YouTube John, it's just a hobby, bro. It's done. That's y'all know. Anyway, of course, once more, shout out to the love of YN Sends, and I'm finna catch y'all in the flip, baby. Peace.